This is your severe weather outlook for Saturday, August 17, 2019. Brought to you by Xtreme Weather. I am Xtreme Weather AI Assistant Meteorologist, James Johnson. Our outlook uses information derived from the National Weather Service Weather Prediction Center, located in Norman, Oklahoma. Here is your severe weather outlook summary. There is an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms from South Dakota into southwest Minnesota and northwest Iowa. Severe storms are expected over parts of the northern and central plains into the upper Midwest later this afternoon into tonight. A few strong storms are also possible from the Ohio Valley into western New England. And now for your detailed severe weather outlook. Northern Plains and Upper Mississippi Valley region. Upper trough over western Canada will undergo significant amplification as it advances eastward today. A cold front will accompany this feature through the northern plains. By 12:00 the front will extend from eastern North Dakota southwest into western South Dakota. By early evening the front should stretch from northwest Minnesota into southwestern South Dakota. This region will reside along the northern fringe of the steeper mid-level lapse rates. Low to mid-60s F dew points will reside in warm sector, and diabatic heating should boost MLCAPE to 2,000 to 2,500 J/kg. Forcing for ascent accompanying the amplifying upper trough will overtake the frontal zone, and storms should develop and intensify along the southeast, advancing cold front during the afternoon from eastern North Dakota into central and southwest South Dakota. Strengthening winds aloft will support 40 to 45 kT effective bulk shear in frontal zone, and some supercell structures appear likely across South Dakota, with large hail and damaging wind. The main threats, through a couple of tornadoes, will also be possible. Storms may evolve into line segments as they develop eastward toward the Mississippi Valley, with a continued severe threat into the evening. Middle Mississippi Valley region. Widespread storms developing tonight will reinforce the front across Kansas and northern Missouri. This activity may be ongoing across Kansas and Missouri at the start of this period, but should decrease in coverage as it shifts east toward the Ohio Valley. This reinforced front may develop north during the day, but considerable uncertainty remains where this boundary will reside by 00Z. The warm sector south of and in vicinity of this boundary will become strongly unstable, with 2,500 to 3,500 J/kg MLCAPE. Timing and placement of redevelopment of storms along this boundary is uncertain, but current thinking is that the atmosphere will probably remain capped to surface-based storms until evening, when the low-level jet will augment isentropic ascent along and north of this feature. Storms should redevelop anywhere from northeast Kansas, eastern northeast into Iowa, where the environment will support supercells capable of mainly large hail, but a few tornadoes will also be possible if development occurs before the boundary layer decouples. Activity may grow upscale into an MCS and continue eastward into northern Illinois overnight, with a continued threat for mainly damaging wind. Central Plains. Deep mixing in vicinity of trough dryline feature will once again support high-based storms from the Texas Panhandle into western Oklahoma and southern Kansas, with primary threat being isolated, damaging wind and hail. Other storms are expected to develop over the higher terrain or along a dryline from eastern Colorado into southeast Wyoming and spread east into the corridor of moderate instability during the afternoon and evening. Isolated damaging wind and large hail will be possible with this activity. Ohio Valley region. An MCV from ongoing storms over the middle Mississippi Valley will continue into the Ohio Valley during the day, where moderate instability and 30 to 35 kT deep layer flow will reside. Storms may intensify during and afternoon and become capable of producing isolated damaging wind gusts.
This broadcast is made possible in part by Xtreme Weather. Funding for this broadcast is provided in part by our viewers and their donations. We would like to thank our viewers for their continued support of this extreme weather program. Thank you for listening, and please check back often for further weather updates that may impact you and your area.